the kind of a secondary entrance to Beaudry Park. You can park out at the Robin Boulevard, so you don't have to come within the park with your vehicle, so you don't need a park pass. So that's kind of a good thing. You're saving yourself, I guess, upwards of $9 for a park pass for your vehicle. So that's kind of cool. I know we want to support our parks, but it appears that sometimes the government uses these parks as cash cows and doesn't reinvest the money, which is a problem. So this is the Assiniboine River, the historic Assiniboine River. Sorry for the wind noise. And there's the parking lot to Beaudry Park that we're coming up on. The beginning of the trail there, so we'll be going. We're following a meander of the Assiniboine River. I used to be quite a bit into, or visiting. I visited this park quite a bit when I was younger with the, working with the local municipal government. And we used to come in here. We used to look for Dutch elm disease. And then as well, I used to work with insect control. And we used to do work in here in terms of insect surveillance. So that was quite cool back in the a few years ago, going back at least 20 years ago. So halfway through the hike here in Beaudry Provincial Park, and as you've noticed, it's November. Well, it's fall time. It's November, and it's everything is getting ready for winter. The park is it's kind of a cross between like a flat river bottom floodplain area and prairie. If you go out further west, it's all pretty well prairie, and this is a floodplain, the Beaudry Provincial Park. It's characterized by like a lot of Manitoba maple, American elm. There's a lot of plains cottonwood. There are actually some quite large examples in the park itself. There's a lot of white-tailed deer. There's a shelter in here. It's got a fireplace, designated shelter. Cool. It's got firewood out there. There's no beer left. Well, that's kind of cool. Got some wood for the shelter. Isn't that cool? Okay, kind of heading back on the other side, away from the river, and going back. So I was thinking about years ago when I was in this area working. It was for urban forestry or city forestry, and I guess it's not really considered an urban park, but it is considered a park. Obviously, it's close to the Winnipeg area, and it's within the control zone for Dutch elm disease. So that is why we were out here, and we were looking for trees infected with Dutch elm disease, and we would direct crews into this area to come in and remove those trees that were diseased or that had Dutch elm disease. So that was something that was quite a few years ago, but the area has been much improved in terms of the trail. It's a very, very easy trail. There's no ups or downs, and like I say, it's on a floodplain. A lot of these areas are flooded during the springtime, so that's kind of cool. And as I was saying, a lot of white-tailed deer, and we did actually run into a porcupine, and at one point, and I remember actually my buddy throwing his coat onto the back of the porcupine and then removing the coat, and it was just full of porcupine quills, so that was kind of cool. Didn't hurt the porcupine at all. He was trying to I guess go out of the bush area out into the kind of the flat prairie area just adjacent to this wooded area along the Assiniboine River. So a lot of good times here, and it's kind of good to kind of get back to this natural area. If you want to come here now, you do have a vehicle permit that's required. If it's anything like the other provincial parks, I believe it's a $9 pass that you need, and you can actually buy that